Hey, good morning and happy Thursday, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? It is Thursday already. Always throws me off when I have a day off in the middle of the week because I was off yesterday, but it's Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. Everybody is winning this morning. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you are winning because you woke up. So let's get started with today's message. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. All right, so look, this week we've really been talking about, kind of like getting motivated to do what you need to do, right? On Monday, we talked about, do you really even want more? A lot of people talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk because they really don't want to change, right? So Tuesday, we talked about it's going to be hard either way. It's going to be hard if you make a decision to change. It's going to be hard if you remain the same. So you might as well change and make things better, right? We talked about that on Tuesday. On yesterday, we talked about the fact that that you're not mad enough, right? That some people haven't made an effort to change anything because they're really not mad enough with their current situation. They're not uncomfortable enough. They don't see the need to change yet, right? So all week, we've really, my whole point is to try to get you motivated to see, do you really even want to change? Why haven't you started to change yet and all of that? So today, my question is, so what if you're at that point, right? You're mad enough about it. You decide, yes, I do want more than where I am now. I do want to go further. I do want to go higher. You decided it is going to be hard either way. So I might as well take the route to make a change and take that temporary hardship, right? So you made the decision. Yes, I do want more. I haven't been doing enough. I want more. So what do you do now? You decided that that's what you want. You said, I'm going to put forth the effort. So now what? After all, you've been down this road before. This is not a new journey for you. Remember, you started the business last year, but you just didn't do anything. You've been in the business for a year. You just haven't been working the business. So you had a great idea at one point. You were excited. You made a decision, but you didn't follow through. So what's going to be different this time? You got to figure out, first of all, why didn't it work last time? You started the business over a year ago and you didn't work it. So my question for you, and only you know the answer to this, I don't know the answer to this, is what did you allow to get in the way? Because see, first you got to figure out why it didn't work last time, because if not, you'll do the same thing this time. Does that make sense? So my hair is really getting on my nerves because this one piece is just sticking up. Anyways, you got to figure out why it didn't work last time, because if not, you're going to do the same things you started to do last time and it's not going to work yet again. So that's the first thing you have to do. And again, I can't tell you what that is. You have to sit down and figure that out. But I will give you some additional tips though. So one thing you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, is you have to make sure that you have a specific goal. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to start this business and I'm going to make a lot of money, because what is a lot of money? If you don't know what the goal is, you're not going to get to it. That's just like if I get in a car and start driving, but I don't have a destination, I won't even know when I'm at the destination because I don't know what the destination is, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to set a specific goal. And this is where a lot of people mess up. They set a goal that's too general, or they set a goal that seems too big and they don't break it down. I like to break my goals down. You remember I told you guys I just came from a conference over the weekend and I saw people getting different awards. And so what I did is I broke down what I needed to do to get to this certain award that I'm trying to get to. And I broke it down by days, weeks, and months. So I have a specific goal to work towards, because if you don't have a specific goal, it'll be hard to reach because you won't really know, am I on track? Am I off track? So that's the first thing you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. You have to have a specific goal, okay? And then the next thing is you have to decide that it's not okay to miss the goal. Sometimes we make excuses for ourselves and we tell ourselves it's okay. I had a rough day today, so I didn't meet my goal. It's all right. Do better tomorrow. Something like that. Something came up today, so it's all right. We'll do it tomorrow. But you have to decide there's no excuses. Even if something comes up, when you are driving down the road and you get a flat tire, you don't just say, oh, okay, well, I got a flat tire, I'm just going to sit here. No, you figure out a way to get that tire changed. You figure out a way to get back moving. So that's the same thing you got to do with your goals. So you have to decide that it's unacceptable to miss the goal. You have to do everything in your power to reach your goal every single day, every single week, every single month, whatever timeline that you've set. So that's got to be different, because see, last time when you started the business over a year ago, you start missing goals left and right. And then eventually you just made that a way of life. You opted for normalcy. You said, well, I didn't meet the goal. It's okay. 1 time, it's okay. 2 times, it's okay. 3 times, it's okay. And then next thing you know, you just quit altogether. So you got to decide this time that it's unacceptable to miss the goal. All right. The next thing that you have to do is you got to stay excited, ladies and gentlemen. And I know it sounds easy and you're like, well, it's easy to say, but it's hard to do. But it's really not hard to do. You got to find that thing that's going to keep you excited. You see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Because how many of you guys know it's easy to be excited about something new, right? When you get that new job, you're showing up early for work every day. You're excited to learn new things. When you get that new car, you're washing your car every single day, right? Every single day. Now you ain't washed your car in 6 months. Because see, it was exciting when it was new. But now it's not exciting anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to find a way to stay excited throughout your process. Because anybody can be excited in the beginning, but a winner stays excited until they win. Let me say that one more time. It's easy to be excited in the beginning. Anybody can be excited in the beginning, but a winner stays excited until they win, right? And that's important because if you lose your excitement, you're going to lose your momentum and you're going to lose, what am I trying to say? You're going to lose the will to win if you allow yourself to become unexcited with your goals. So you got to find a way to stay excited. And one way to do it is allow yourself to dream. See, a lot of us, we don't dream enough. You know, I was with a young lady the other day and I said, if you could take a dream vacation, because one of her goals for one of her whys was she wanted to take her mom on a vacation. So I said, if you could take a vacation anywhere you wanted to go, where would it be? And she told me. But after she told me, I said, and what does that hotel look like? Have you gone online and looked at a hotel that's really nice, you know, in that city? And she said, no. I said, I want you to go online. And I want you to dream. I want you to look up some hotels. I want you to print a picture out of the nicest hotel over there. And I want you to post it. I want you to print it out and post it. I don't put it on your steering wheel, put it on your bathroom mirror so you can see it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we don't allow ourselves to dream. We don't allow ourselves to see what can really be. But when we see what can really be, when we see it before we actually see it in real life, when we see it in our minds first, that pushes us to keep going. Does that make sense? So if you haven't allowed yourself to dream, you need to. So you can really see what that thing is that you're going for. All right, so allow yourself to dream, picture it. All right, that'll keep you excited for your goal. And the next thing I want you to do, this goes along with dreaming, you have to think big, right? You have to think big because think about this. It takes no extra effort to think big than to think small, right? And a lot of us have mastered thinking small, right? But it doesn't take any extra brain power. It doesn't take any extra mental capacity to think big. So why not think big rather than thinking small? Some of you guys are thinking too small. That's why you're not reaching your goals. You're defeating yourself before you start. So you got to think big, okay? So think big. You know, there's this quote that says, shoot for the moon, because if you miss, you'll still be among the stars. So what does that mean? And that may not be the exact quote, but you see what I'm saying. So aim high, because even if you fall short, you're still going to be high. You see what I'm saying? You're still going to be higher than what you were. See, a lot of people, they aim too low. That's the problem. They aim too low. See, the reason people don't get their goals, it's not because they aim too high and they miss. It's because they aim too low and they hit, right? I mean, I'd rather aim high and get 50% of my goal than aim for nothing and get 100% of it. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? So you got to think big. And the last thing I'm going to tell you is don't get tired. Now, I know you're going to get physically tired. Yeah, of course, we all have to have sleep. But what I'm talking about is don't get tired to the point that you want to quit working on your goal. See, what you have to do is you have to give everything that you have. And when you give everything that you have, when you can't go anymore, guess what you have to do? You got to give a little bit more, right? You got to give a little bit more. So when you think you've given everything you can have, put forth just a little bit more effort. That's just like when you're working out. At first you're so tired, right? And you're like, I can't wait till this workout is over. This happens to me. I'm on the treadmill and I'm like, man, I got 15 more minutes. Good grief. I can't wait till it's over. But then when I get to like 2 minutes, I say, you know what? I'm almost done. I got to push harder and I get my second win. So that's what you have to do in your business. When you think you're so tired and you can't go anymore, just give it that extra push. And that's going to push you to where you need to be. You're not going to want to stop. Because that's what happens to me when I'm working out and I give it that little extra. Then I'm like, oh, I get some extra energy from somewhere. It's like a boost. So that's what you got to do in your business, ladies and gentlemen. So if you really want to be successful this time, let's recap. You got to figure out why it didn't work last time. And you got to make sure you don't fall into the same traps, right? You got to get excited and stay excited until you win, right? You have to set specific goals. You have to set specific goals. You have to allow yourself to dream and think big. Think big. Stop thinking so small all the time. And you can't get tired. So those are just some tips. I mean, there's all kinds of ways, but that's a place to start. So if you did say, when earlier in the week when I was talking about getting started and I was talking about working towards your goals, and you said, you know what? This is it. This week, I'm going to turn it around. This week, I'm going to start over. Those are some places to start, ladies and gentlemen. Those are some places to start so you can be successful and reach your goals. All right? So that's all I have for you guys this morning. Hopefully that helped somebody. Hopefully that encouraged somebody. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and share. I appreciate you all jumping on this morning. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Paquita, Deshay, Melody. Thank you all, Samuel. Thank y'all for joining me. I really enjoy seeing y'all in the mornings. So now I'm going to get out of here so you can get on with your Thursday. But before I go, remember, you got to get off of Facebook and be great on purpose, right? Because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. So get out there and choose greatness on this Thursday, and don't let anything stop you. Make a decision that you're going to meet your goals no matter what happens. All right? No matter what happens. Now, I'm going to figure out how to get my hair to stay out of my face no matter what happens, because that's been bothering me the whole video, okay? So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have an awesome and amazing Thursday. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m.